welcome back to Coco's Book Nook. I am Courtney, and today we're going to be talking about my October TBR and what I have planned because I am so excited about this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but I am very excited about this. So if you guys don't know, I really love Halloween. I mean, it's literally everywhere in my house. Anything spooky is me. Anything Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I mean, come on. So, I made this. And we're gonna go slash my way through my TBR, because that is what this is called. And we're just gonna kind of use this as my TBR for the month. Okay, so getting into the logistics of this, because there are spots that have things on them. So as we move around, starting here, second square is an X. That one is you're dead. Like, yes, I had to put one right there. There are, what did I do? 7 prompts per symbol, and they each kind of correlate with like what the symbol is. So the X is you're dead, the axe is slasher scene, and the blood pool little splatter right here is hide from the killer. So our first one, which is an X, because yes, I did that. And so you are dead. That one gives us read a book with a graveyard on the cover, read a book with a knife on the cover, watch a slasher, add a book to your TBR, head back to start, eyeball on the cover, or a book with a body part. And then our little axe up here is our slasher scene. And these prompts are / take a book off your TBR, read a book with blood on the cover, read a book featuring a slasher, watch a favorite horror movie, make a spooky drink, a book with a serial killer, a book you might want to axe, aka a book you might want to unhaul or DNF. And then our lovely blood splatter up here. This one is hide from the killer. Read a book featuring a camp setting. Read a book with a building on the cover. Read a book with a lake on the cover. Read a book set in the forest/woods. An isolated setting. Read a book in the dark, or a blind book pick. So those are all of our prompts for this whole entire board. And we have to make it to the end. So our start is here and our escape is over here. And yes, I didn't want to make this too easy for me. And I wanted to make it a little bit more difficult and a little bit more fun. So this is more of based off like a camp slasher. There's cabins at the bottom, so it's supposed to be fun. Rules. We roll a 6-sided die. And that is how we move around the board, and we are trying to avoid the killer. And one thing that I added to this is if I land on an X, I have to add a book. So that's 2 prompts per X. And I was thinking about just having to go back to start with it, but I wanted to not make it too difficult. So we were just gonna add a book every time we get killed, pretty much. Blank spaces are free. There's no prompts, so if I hit one, I just roll again, and we keep moving. And with the prompts, we can either put these on cards, or I'm going to do a spinner wheel, because who doesn't love a spinner wheel? And if you want to do this, I am going to leave all of the graphics and the info in the description below, and you're more than welcome to print the board off and do this however you want. There are not cards made. The graphic looks like this. Like, that's it. That's your prompts. You can make cards for them. You can make a spinner wheel. You can do whatever you want with the prompts. Like, you could literally land on one and just pick one right off of that prompt card. And there are more graphics. Just little info about all of it. And the rules and such. So you guys are more than welcome to use this how you want to. I am using it as my TBR game for this month and next month. And a new one for December, because why not, right? So you guys will get a little peek of that for my December one. But I made this so it is very, very laid back. So you do not have a full set of, you have to do this with this board. You make it how you need it. Like, if you want it to be difficult, every time you land on X, go back to start. Completely start over. Add 2 books. Make this how it works for you. Like I said, I'm going to use it as my TBR game. We're going to roll and see how many books we get. And just kind of go from there. And so, yes, if you want to use this, it's in the description. Go for it. All of the info is in the Google Doc that I have. So, have fun. Like, that's what I meant for this. So we're going to go and we're going to start rolling for my TBR and see how October is going to treat me, because let's go roll. All right. So I got my little Tyrion in start. And we're going to go ahead and roll. For our very first prompt. Ooh, we got a 3. Thank God it was not a 2. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. And that one is a blank spot. So we're going to go ahead and roll again. A 1. Which puts us at our first axe. So we're going to roll for that prompt. We got book with a serial killer on it, or book with a serial killer. This one was kind of hard. I mean, I have literally sitting in front of my horror shelves, so, but Killer on the Road by Stephen Graham Jones. This one is 18-year-old Harper has decided to run away from home after having another blowout argument with her mother. However, her 2 best friends, little sister and ex-boyfriend, all stop her from hitchhiking her way up Route 80 in Wyoming by joining her on an intervention disguised as a road trip. What they don't realize is that Harper has been marked by a very unique serial killer who's been trawling the highway for the past 3 years. And now the killer is after all of them in this fast-paced and deadly chase where the interstate becomes a graveyard. So, there's that. Alright, next. Roll number 3 is a 4. 3, 4. That one is a blank square. 5. Another blank one. 4. And another slasher prompt. What's your favorite horror movie? This one, I don't know about. I have a lot. Like, I have a lot of favorite, like, more psychological thrillers than I do horror movies. But we have been enjoying the Scream movies. So, we need to watch Scream 4. So, that might be my horror movie. I think we might do that. I don't know yet. I guess you guys will find out what I watch for this later. Alright, next roll. We have a 3. This is another blank one. We like 3s. Another blank. Ooh. Okay. So we got a book with a lake on the cover. So I'm gonna go with The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Recolleck. It looks like a lake. Counting it. Alright, next. A 5. What is that over there? 4. Ooh. Uh-oh. We're dead. We got a book with a body part. This one, I am going to go with The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. It's got hands on it. And then, since we hit the dead prompt, we have to add a book. So our next spin was a book with a graveyard on it. And this one was actually really hard because apparently I don't have books with graveyards on them. Alright, so for Cemetery, I looked up a cover of Pet Cemetery by Stephen King, and a couple of the covers have a cemetery on them. So we are going to use that because I need to read it. I want to read it. And it works. So, Pet Cemetery by Stephen King for a cemetery on the cover. That one's blank. Another blank one. And we've escaped. All right, so 4 books and a movie. Not bad. I actually really thought this board was going to screw me over so heavily. But surprisingly, it actually gave me a really easy month. So, first up, we have Cemetery on the cover, Pet Cemetery by Stephen King. We also got Lake on the cover, so we were using The Last One at the Wedding by Jason Recolleck. And then we have, featuring a serial killer, we're doing Killer on the Road by Stephen Graham Jones. And a body part, we're using The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. And movie, think we're going to do Scream 4. I'm not sure yet. You guys will find out when I find out. So, thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you guys like this. I'm loving it. Like, this is so fun. And if you guys want to participate, everything is in the Google Doc in the description. Have fun. Do this at your own pace, however you want. Have fun. Like, it is meant to be laid back. Have a great time. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.